I'm just here for the fucking tea. Watch this shit.
Baby, listen, this is the funniest thing that I have seen since yesterday. The MAGA women are fighting, and baby, it is nasty.
Oh my God, did you guys see this? We got to look at this because this is hilarious. This is the TPUSA crowd. This is the young Gen Z influencers on the right wing, but they're at war today. And it started with that white supremacist girl, Sarah Stock. You remember her?
No.
She was the girl that was on Jubilee. That was just a total like white supremacist degenerate from a while ago, Sarah Stock. So she posted a picture of her wedding ring, all right, her hand. She's like getting married. And then these women, these TPUSA women just started going ape shit on one another. Like crazy shit. It was Morgan Ariel, MAGA girl. It was Emily from Emily is Never Gonna Save America because she's too clownish and can't find her way out of her father's Orange County mansion, right? Emily, it was Pearly Things and Sarah Stock. And those four got into it. But dude, they were like...
I don't know these women. I know Pearly Things because she got her start with Rage Bait over on TikTok. She went viral a lot over on TikTok. The other women, I don't know them. I think I've heard of Emily Saves America. I'm not sure, but let's continue.
Nasty, like outing each other with like STDs and shit. This is hilarious because these are like the worst people you know getting involved in this shit. Yep. It started with Sarah Stock posting this photo of her wedding ring, right, in a field. I mean, it's the worst photo, bro. Like, but whatevs. But she's out there with her very nice manicure, but she's out there with her ring and she says, I won, is what she said. Okay, this is her little thing. I won. Now, I don't know like what that means, right? I won.
Well, maybe he proposed wherever this picture was taken. Maybe that's where he proposed. And after he proposed and they celebrated and loved on each other, maybe she just spun around and took the picture. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know what that means. Like, you know, is it hard for conservative women to get married? Maybe it is. I mean, yeah, right? All the conservative men probably.
Why does she caption it, I won? Was she in competition with another woman? Maybe.
Want to be with liberal women because the liberal women are not clowns that follow them around and behave like ribs, right? All the liberal women actually have ambition and you know, desires. But whatever, she said, I won. But like, look at what went on from this. So one of the first things that happened was Emily got in there and said the ring size. She got in there as soon as she saw this, her fellow conservative getting married, I won. And she's like, ew, tiny ring. That's what conservative women fight about, right? The ring size. Like the fact that Sarah's fiance.
But does Emily have a ring? Do y'all know these women? Does Emily have a ring? That's my first question. Emily is talking shit about the size of her ring, but does Emily have a ring?
I guess is not wealthy. She has a small ring. So Emily's like the ring size. And then Morgan Ariel says, you give it up for free, ho. Might want to sit this one out. Oh, Lord. Oh, dude. Isn't that funny? I mean, it does make sense, right? So you should sit this one for free. And then look at this, dude. Then fucking Pearl Davis Fucking
That's
Pearly
Pearly
Thing
Thing.
says, Morgan, you are a single mother with a public video admitting you have HPV. You may want to sit this
Oh.
too. So now it's like you have HPV. But dude, it gets worse. This
Baby, they go low. They go low on each other. So it started off with the woman posting a photo of her ring, and then Morgan comes back. No, not Morgan. Emily comes back and says the ring size, talking trash about the ring size. And my question is, does Emily have a ring? And then Morgan comes back and says that Emily gives it up for free and called her a hoe. And then Pearly Things comes back at Morgan and says, you are a single mother with a public video admitting you have HPV. You might want to sit this one out. Baby, they are going in.
HPV tweet is like the nicest one of the bunch. Can I just tell you? Because look at what Morgan said. She said, you suck black dick and probably have AIDS.
Oh my
God. And then somebody said, Grok, is this true? So now they have Grok getting into it.
Now they don't pull Grok
is
into
like,
it.
Pearl Davis has publicly admitted to dating and being.
Now listen, when Pearl was going viral over there on TikTok, it was widely known that her ex-boyfriend, they weren't dating at the time when I found this out. They had already broken up. She was dating a black guy, and he was a very popular TikToker. I think he's the angry motivator or something like that. They was dating. He broke up with Pearly Things. And then it was leaked out that Pearly Things didn't accept the breakup quite well. She was a bit of a stalker, allegedly.
So, Grok, dude, oh shit, oh my God, dude, isn't it hilarious? Oh.
Yeah, they don't ask
dude.
Grok.
Oh my God, dude.
A black guy.
But it gets crazier. We're gonna keep going. Oh Lord. So then Morgan fucking comes on, and let's go to Morgan Ariel's page because hers is where the good shit shows up. Then Emily replied to Morgan Ariel. When Morgan said, you give it up for free, ho. Then Emily said, Morgan, your baby daddy abandoned you. You're raising a bastard child, but yet somehow, some way you think you're better than me or anyone on this app. You gave it up for free, got left in the dust, and now post rage bait on X to supplement the inadequacy of your monthly child support payments.
Damn.
All right. Now, again, it's more shots at the money, but I have to say, as like Morgan Ariel is about to take this one. She's about to bring it home, dude. She brings out the 9-iron, dude. You ready? Like, Emily! Dude, love him or hate him, I think my vote is for Morgan Ariel in this fight because watch what she says to Emily here, dude.
Okay.
Oh, my God, dude. This is crazy. You ready for the response of the day?
I'm ready.
So look at what she says. She goes off on Emily and says, none of that is true, Emily, but unlike you, I don't lie. So here are some facts. You got fingered in the middle of a hotel lobby at a TPUSA event while everyone watched, and there were families around.
TPUSA, that is Turning Point USA, and Charlie Kirk, Gummy Boy, is over Turning Point USA. You know that conference that they just had where Megyn Kelly was there. I think Candace Owens was there. They were all talking about the Epstein files. Laura Ingraham was there. Y'all know Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk, who has been going around red pilling all of these college students all across the United States. Let political punk continue.
Dude, these conservative women, oh Lord. She said,
now, and let me remind you, these conservative women are out there pushing this aesthetic, right? No sex before marriage, get you a husband, family values, have kids, live happily ever after. The trad wife aesthetic. They're gonna cook and clean for their husband because this is the godly thing to do. The family values party. And this is what they're doing out here in these streets.
You brag about having sex with married MAGA dads
Ooh.
and doing drugs. She said you have been completely ran through by both single and married men in the right wing.
Oh my God.
You call young virgins losers and encourage them to have premarital sex, and you're pro-abortion. You're a disgusting feminist whore with a Jezebel spirit who uses filters in all of her videos and lives in rebellion to God while grifting off the conservative movement and simultaneously trashes women who desire to live God-honoring lifestyles because their engagement rings didn't cost enough or their lifestyle isn't flashy enough. But yeah, I'm the one who needs money, you gold-digging hoe. So yes, I am better than you.
Oh my
But what's crazy about
God.
this is how her angle is about the God, like the God-honoring lifestyle.
Right. Now she, in her response, she's giving this nasty ass read. Okay? But she's supposed to be a representative of God. And this is the energy she's giving. Now, listen, I'm a Christian, but I don't run around here preaching like I'm holier than thou because I am not. Hell, I just posted a video today cussing a bitch out. Okay? And I don't push this type of stuff, right? Because I know I'm a sinner saved by grace. I try hard every single day to be a representation of God, but baby, I fall short. These people, they push themselves and that party as if they are the moral authority, as if they are the true Christians, the true representation of God, that they are pure. Babe, okay, come on.
Like, I hate to break it to you, Morgan, but I'm not sure this tweet fits into the God-honoring lifestyle. Right? Oh my God, dude. But this right here about Emily getting fingered in the middle of a hotel lobby at a TPUSA event. Like, don't you feel like you want to know the backstory behind that?
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I need some information here. So Pearl said, I apologize to Morgan Ariel for calling her a single mother with HPV. It was true, but I went too far. And then Morgan says, it's not true. And if you keep it up, I'll have my lawyer contact you. So this is what they do, right? They go in, they're nasty. They go low grade with their attacks, total degeneracy while claiming to be Christians. And then they threaten you with their lawyer. Oh my God, isn't that funny? Look at this. Dude, look at this shit. This is a MAGA person. So look at what Evan Kilgore said here, though. He said, if you want the truth about what happens at TPUSA events, let's get the rundown, dude. Look at this shit. And this is Charlie Kirk's TPUSA, guys. Again, there is a rift brewing in MAGA, okay? Says one male ambassador brought teenage boys into his hotel room who were attending the event to sleep with them. Okay, so...
Okay, wait. If you want to know the truth about what happens at TPUSA events, one male ambassador brought teenage boys into his hotel room who were attending the event to sleep with them. You see what I'm saying? They be out there publicly denigrating and disrespecting members of the LGBTQIA plus community. And this is what they're doing behind closed doors. They themselves are a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. Let me let political punk continue.
One of the TPUSA ambassadors is lining up teenage boys. One right-wing influencer who recently partnered with Charlie Kirk's college tour got fingered in the hotel lobby. Oh, that's Emily.
That's Emily.
In front of teens, then got into a verbal catfight after getting confronted. Okay, that's Emily. Some invited influencers got into a catfight at a bar after the same girl messed around with a married right-wing influencer. So Emily doesn't save America, but she does hook up with married MAGA. One ambassador had sex with a random dude. That's not big news. One ambassador got roofied and had to go to the hospital. No fucking way, dude. Somebody got roofied at TPUSA. Many ambassadors spend all night getting drunk at local bars or clubs and just skip the event. And these are just stories I know of directly or have experienced firsthand. Do not
listen. This is debaucherous behavior. And I'm not judging. If this how you want to get down, get down. Do what you do. But the problem is that they do this, and then everybody else, they do this behind closed doors. And then everybody else who is out there living free, living their lives, having the time of their lives, they want to judge them. They want to control them. They want them to not do that. Meanwhile, this is what they doing.
Your kids to TPUSA events. So this is wild, dude, because it again shines a light on the hypocrisy of these morality police, Christian, MAGA, right-wing freaks. Okay? They keep proselytizing about Christianity and morality and how you're supposed to live your life, and they're so anti-LGBTQ, but in fact, the degeneracy is out of control in their own ranks.